Good morning and welcome. This is Pastor Lucy Paynter and this is Chosen Day 3. Yesterday we learned that the Lord has chosen you and He will not reject you. So we will not fear, for He has promised to be with us. We will not be dismayed. He will strengthen us. He will help us. He will uphold us with His righteous right hand. And today I want us to look at somebody who was chosen and he felt like he should not be chosen. And I know that we sometimes feel like we should not be chosen. When the Lord chooses us, we feel like we are not qualified. We want to tell Him of our shortcomings. You know, when God chose Moses, He was quick to point out that he is a stammerer. When the Lord chose Jeremiah, He was quick to point out that he is just but a youth. When the Lord chose Mary, she was quick to ask why her. She was just but a young maid. And I'm sure that each and every one of us, we have our ways of saying, no, we are not qualified. Why should we be chosen? And so today I want us to look at somebody by the name Gideon. When he was chosen, he had his own list of why he should not be chosen. But the Lord chose him anyway. And that is what I want us to understand. It doesn't matter how long is your list of why not you. The Lord chooses you anyway. So the Bible says in the book of Judges chapter 6 from verse 11, the angel of the Lord came and sat beneath the great tree at Ophrah, which belonged to Joash of the clan of Abiezer. Gideon, the son of Joash, was threshing wheat at the bottom of the winepress to hide the grain from the Midianites. The angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "Mighty hero, the Lord is with you." What a greeting. Here is a guy who is hiding. He is threshing wheat at the bottom of a winepress. Furthermore, he is doing something which is okay, but doing it at the wrong location. And the angel says and calls him a mighty hero. And Gideon says, "Sir, if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us?" He is contemplating on all the misfortune that has befallen them. They are under oppression. The Midianites come and destroy their crops when it is time for harvest. They are oppressed. And so Gideon is contemplating and feeling sorry for himself. And so when the angel calls him a mighty hero, he does not even notice the greetings. He notices what the angel says, that the Lord is with him. And he's like, if the Lord is with us, why have all this happened? And he asks, where are all the miracles our ancestors told us about? Didn't they say the Lord brought us up out of Egypt? But now the Lord has abandoned us and handed us over to the Midianites. Then the Lord turned to him and said, "Go with the strength you have and rescue Israel from the Midianites. I am sending you." So here is a guy thinking about all the great things he has heard of God. Oh, the wonders I have heard, the stories I have heard of the great deliverance of God. What happened to those miracles? There he is thinking about that and looking at the current state. And here the angel says, "You are the one to deliver the Midianites." And this brings him back to the reality. And he says, if right there, he says, "I am sending you and go with the strength that you have. You will deliver the children of Israel from the hands of the Midianites. Go with the strength that you have." And Gideon looks at the guy and is like, "Okay, hold on a minute. I am sending you me. But Lord, how? How can I? Me? Okay, wait a minute. I was talking about the whole clan. I was talking about the whole of Israelites. How can I rescue Israel?" So he now speaks of his list, and this is how it all goes when it comes to the choice. You are chosen. you start speaking of why you should not be chosen. Gideon has this list. He says, my clan is the weakest in the whole tribe of Manasseh. So he decides to start with the clan. He says, my clan is the weakest in the whole tribe of Manasseh. Then, leave alone the clan. I am the least in my entire family. So after you look at the clan, my roots, then when you come to me personally, I am the least in my family. Then the Lord said, it doesn't matter. I will be with you, and you will destroy the Midianites as if you were fighting against one man. Gideon says, if you are truly going to help me, show me a sign and prove to me that it is literally the Lord speaking to me. Don't go away until I come back and bring my offering to you. And he answered, I will stay here until you return. So here is Gideon giving him his list. He says, this is my list, why you should not choose me. My background, where I come from, my family, or my clan, where I come from, my family, we are the least. We come from, where I come from. Do you even know my family name is inconsequential? Do you even know? Furthermore, look at me personally, that list. And I'm sure that when it comes to being chosen, you have your whys. You have your list of why you should not be chosen. But I have come to tell you today, your whys don't matter. The list that Gideon presented never mattered to God. Because when God came to Gideon, he knew the list he had. Just like I began, when God found Moses at the burning bush, he knew Moses was a stammerer. When God found Jeremiah, he knew he was just but a youth. When God found Gideon, he knew he was from the least of the clan. He knew he was the least in his family. That list you have, that list of the whys you should not be chosen, he already has it. He knows why you feel inadequate. But it doesn't matter the whys you should not be chosen. He has chosen you anyway. And he is promising to be with you and to use you for the purpose that he has already ordained of you from the beginning. So stop feeling inadequate. Stop feeling irrelevant. Stop feeling that you do not deserve to be chosen. He chose you anyway. He has chosen you. I don't know whether this is a word, but of late it is a word that I've heard used. Irregardless, I don't know whether it's a word. So regardless of the list of whatever you feel that this is why you should not be chosen, the Lord knows. If I look at my life, there were so many things that I have brought up, that I would have brought up, that I would have told God, because of this and this and this, God, you should not have chosen me to be a pastor. There were so many things. And I know that even people would have brought a list of things why I should not be a pastor. But you know what? He knows those lists. He already has those lists, but he chose me anyway. And I've come to tell you, he knows that list of things why you should not be chosen, but he chose you anyway. And he has promised to be with you. And so today I have come to assure you, you are the chosen of the Lord. This is Pastor Lucy Paynter with your daily insight, and this is Chosen Day 3. Shalom.